welcome back. This is Breakfast Daily, and time to have a very serious conversation. You know, we usually say that our children are our future leaders, but really, how are we positioning ourselves, to give them all the mentorship and everything they need to equip them to be the leaders that we are hoping that they become? This is why it's very important, what the Alpha Beta Educational Centers are doing, just to make sure that we put the children at the place where we want really them to be. Now I've been joined in the studio by Dr. Naomi Ejapon. She is School Director, Alpha Beta Education Centers, founder at the Leadership Program, and host Ultimate ALP Adventure 2023. We also have Bansi Emmanuel, who is Marketing Officer and Leadership Coach. Lady and gentlemen, you are welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you so much.
Right, now quickly, Doc, let me start with you. Okay, so before we go on to the Adinkra Leadership Program, just tell us a little bit, how is Alpha Beta doing?
Alpha Beta is doing fantastic. We're celebrating our 35th anniversary this year.
Okay, congratulations.
So thank you very much. So there's a lot of things going on, and we're very excited about this period and also the future.
And then the ALP, that's the Adinkra Leadership Program, is 10 years. Now, 10 is a very long time.
It is indeed.
Tell us about that as well.
All right. So over the last 10 years, we've been running the Adinkra Leadership Program, and it was really driven by a passion to see young people in Africa develop the skills and be inspired and equipped and empowered to change the African story. And so a lot of the work we do with the Adinkra Leadership Program is to provide experiences and opportunities for young people to be able to develop their heads, their hands, and their hearts, and hopefully pull the continent in the right direction.
Now, how has the journey been for the past 10 years?
It's been an incredible journey of growth, of learning, of impact. We've had, maybe I just give you a little bit of context around the program. So the program is run at Alpha Beta. It's a full-time program. It's a 7-year program, which runs alongside the Cambridge International Program.
Okay.
And so our students not only do their academics, which they excel in, but they are expected to do a range of other things. So these include leadership workshops weekly. We have community service, internships, all the way from Form 1 to Upper 6. They're required to do internships. They're required to do community service. But also we provide a lot of internal and external opportunities for them to grow their leadership skills. Okay. So whether it's participating in competitions, both nationally and internationally, whether it's leading. So we have a lot of, we give our students lots of autonomy on campus. So we expect that most students will have an opportunity to lead in some way during their time. And usually we will profile our graduates at the end of their 7-year program. And it's incredible to see the profiles of some of them, because they are leaving school at 6th form, but they will have a CV that's longer than somebody who has worked for 10 years. And our emphasis is really on personal development and growth. So not just about academics, because we believe that the world has changed so much, that academics are important, but sometimes they're not even as important as the skills that you possess, because that's what will drive them to success.
So is this program limited to the students of Alpha Beta, or is open to
the full-time ALP program runs at Alpha Beta, but as part of our 10th anniversary celebrations, we're starting to look more externally to see how we can impact other young people outside of the Alpha Beta community. So at the beginning of the year, we also launched a STEM component to the ALP program, which is not going to be just for our students, but for up to 3,500 students in the public schools in our area. So in Dansoman, we've launched a very ambitious project to raise $350,000 to fund a center of excellence for STEM, but also to provide activities and resources that will inspire young people into STEM-related careers. And of course, the other celebratory event that we're having next week is the Ultimate Alp Safari Adventure. And over the last 10 years, we've had loads of different ALP events, ALP Weekend, ALP Adventures. We have like a rural one that we run as well, but this is the new one that we're running in partnership with Safari Valley Resort. Okay. So it's an incredible experience for young people. And we're very excited to go out. So the young people will be there for 5 days next week, and they'll be engaging in a variety of challenges, a social innovation challenge, an enterprise challenge. They'll do public speaking workshops. But most of all, we'll do a lot of coaching, very customized coaching for them. So by the time they leave that event, they'll be transformed. We've run so many events. Some people may remember as far back as 2012, 2013, we were running programs at Ashesi, we're running programs at Alpha Beta as well. But what we find with these intensive 2-day, 3-day, 4-day, 5-day programs is that children come away completely transformed. Like now, 10 years later, I'll meet young people who came to camps that we ran 10 years ago, and they'll still tell you about the impact that it had on their lives. Just having that intense period of coaching and being with other people and being forced to think outside the box.
Yeah. So is the Safari Adventure program open to all, or it's just limited to?
No, it's open to all. We have a few more spaces left. So if anybody is interested today, they can contact us. We're just wrapping up registration. But it's open to anybody from 12 to 17 years old. And so if they're interested, they can call the number, and we will try and fit them in. We have just a few more slots left to go.
How much are we supposed to pay?
How much are we supposed to pay? It's a very good question. Obviously, we know that Safari Valley Resort is quite a luxury resort. So it's 8,995 cedis for the 5-day camp. That's all inclusive, no other costs involved. But there are some schools that get discounts, and there was a promo running. If they call the number, they may be able to get that as well.
But I want us to go back to the ALP program itself. You know, why did you have to do this? I mean, what necessitated a program like that?
All right. So maybe just very briefly, I moved back to Ghana. I grew up in Ghana. I studied abroad. I moved back to Ghana because I was very passionate about changing our story. And that was because I got tired of people complaining, Africa is this, Ghana is that, and everybody's sitting comfortably in the UK, the US. And so part of my move back was really, how can we make a difference? And I think that I felt that young people were the way to make a difference, because we had an opportunity to change their mindset, to change the way that they do things, and hopefully hope for a better result. So that's what drives us. And then we found a team that also shared that passion. And so we've had various people work on this project over the last 10 years with great impacts, as I mentioned.
Now, looking back 10 years ago, are you fulfilled?
Very fulfilled. And I think that we're actually excited about being able to expand this program, because we know that, yes, it's been great doing it for the small number of people we do it for. But we believe that to change the continent is not just about students at Alpha Beta. It's about being able to get this out to young people in public schools. It's about being able to get this out to young people outside the Alpha Beta community. And we're very determined to do that. There are a number of other events we'll be hosting, both online and physically throughout the year. So people can follow us on our social media for more information. But we will be looking more externally, because we've seen the value of the program, and we really want to make sure that other people can benefit from it as well.
So currently the ALP is run at Alpha Beta. Are you thinking about maybe in the near future also having other international schools run this?
So something that we're open to. It's something that we're exploring as well. To see which elements. It takes a lot of effort and time. You know, you got to change the philosophy that you're working with, and so that's part of the battle. So yes, we're definitely exploring the possibility of partnering with other schools.
Super. Now let me come to you, Mbansi. So for those who would want to be part or attend the ALP, the Safari Adventure, what do they have to do?
Well, you just have to call a number right now. So to be giving, provided more information, the flyer is on our social media at the moment at ALP Adventures _GH. The number is 026-441-7040. You can send a WhatsApp and you will receive an instant response.
Super. Now, quickly before we wrap up, Doc, let me come to you. You know, I was very excited about the whole thing until I heard it is for 12 to 17.
We get that a lot. So we've had a lot of calls say, oh, but can't adults attend?
Yeah, I mean, like, bring my ward, you know, and by extension, be around.
Sure. So you can call us and we'll see what's possible.
Super. Right. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you very much, Mbansi, as well. And all the best, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we just had a conversation, you know, on the Adinkra leadership program, something that I'm also very passionate about when it comes to equipping our children with the right skills, you know, to be better citizens in the country and beyond. Let's take a look at this video.
It's new, it's refreshing, innovative, and inspiring. The ultimate ALP Safari Adventure is here. A transformative entrepreneurial leadership experience for teens 12 years to 17 years. Catch the bus to the Safari Valley from 1st to 5th August 2023. Contact 0598 056 117 or email us at the alpsafari@alphabeta.edu.gh. Ignite your potential, embrace the adventure. This event is brought to you by the Adinkra Leadership Program. Don't miss out.